In this video, we're going to look at how to use your iPad in the Zoom environment if you're using a Mac or a PC. We'll look at how to add it as a co-host, how to use the whiteboard in Zoom or on the iPad, how to add your iPad if connected with a cable, and how to add your iPad if you're connecting through AirPlay. So right now you can see that I'm in Zoom on a Mac. Now this would be a similar view if you're on a PC or desktop of any sort. As it does look a little bit different than the Chromebook. So in the last video, we showed you that in order to have a document camera or a whiteboard, you would do that by adding your iPad in as a co-host. You can do that here as well. You go through those same steps, but you don't have to. So if you go to share screen, there's quite a few options. So the first thing is if I click whiteboard and hit share, I am able to use a whiteboard function right within Zoom. So I don't need to connect my iPad in order to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing and it's going to bring me back. If I wanted to use my iPad as a document camera, I have two options. I can connect via AirPlay and via cable. So I'm going to do both of those. First, we'll do cable. The benefit of this is that your iPad will be charging while you're using it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit share. And you can see that it's saying, hey, do you trust this? And since I've already done that once, now this is my iPad live. So whatever I do on my iPad, if I open up Google Slides, if I open up a website, no matter what I do, it's going to work. And the nice thing is, there's an app called iPad, which I know a lot of teachers have already used as a document camera or a whiteboard. So this is another way to get a whiteboard function, or click on the camera and you can use it as a camera. The nice thing about using this app as a camera, you can write on it. So once again, that app is an iPad whiteboard app, and I know many teachers use that, or Doceri or many other apps, but it's one that's really easy and user-friendly. And so that is, once again, just an app down here on the bottom. So whatever I do on my iPad is going to happen on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and stop that, and I'm going to share again, this time via AirPlay. And when I hit share, it's going to say go to screen mirroring on your iPad. And so all I'm going to do is click on the screen mirror on my iPad, and then it's going to take it a second to connect, just like you were mirroring to your TV in your classroom. And depending on your Wi-Fi speed, it may or may not take a little bit of time. And so you can see right there, stop mirroring. And once again, it's my iPad just before. So I can open up my iPad app and I can use that as I was going to. Once again, that is no different than mirroring. Just like in the classroom, you can see right there, there's my mirroring options. I'm going to click that and I'm going to click stop mirroring. Go ahead and stop share. So once again, you do not need to connect your iPad as a co-host on a Mac or a PC. You can share all those options right from your Zoom toolbar down here. You can either click whiteboard, iPhone, iPad via AirPlay, and that's if maybe you can't have your iPad that close to your computer, or if you can, iPad via cable. Those are the different ways you can connect your iPad on a Mac or a PC. If you're using a Chromebook, please watch the iPad and Chromebook tutorial as it goes through the steps, as it's a little bit different.